Okay, we're back guys. Okay, kita sambung balik semula gameplay Vampyr. Macam biasa, saya Manggans, lain sejuk. Okay, kita mula. Finest Pippa Hawkins, finest Dorothy Crane.
It's locked.
Okay, macam biasa lah, kita kan dah sebelum ni kita dah tanya banyak orang, ramai orang. Sekarang kita cari pula finest Dorothy Crane. Seorang dah mati. Dah kokak leh dia seorang. Tapi sebelum tu saya rasa saya nak upgrade skill dulu. Sebab experience kita pun dah banyak. Apa kita nak upgrade Tactical Spring. Mungkin Dark Spear. Then the you throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemy in front. Boleh lah. Unlock. Okay, kita sekarang dah level 8. Auto paging 1300 tak apa, dia buat yang murah dulu. Ultimate level 10 dia perlukan. Supernatural move to your target. Kalau saya ambil yang hard fighting tu lah. Apa, dah level 2. Ambil yang fast regeneration. Saya ikutkan yang passive ni yang murah-murah. Okay, ni dah. Stamina penting tak? Naikkan semua kepada level 2 dulu. Okay, dengan serum. Serum ni boleh dapatkan 3 ha. Okay, dah tu saja. No, I don't want to cancel. Confirm. A binary conservation may improve or degrade the disease. If a person may degrade the disease spreading. Okay. I did become infected hell into chaos. Oh, jangan sampai critical lah. Okay, faham. Okay, ni dah clear. Kita pun masih level 1. Jadi kita boleh ambil satu orang level 1 lah. Ada lagi. Default tak ada lagi dia punya. Dia dah sakit headache. Fatigue. Headache dengan fatigue. Headache dengan fatigue refill all. Ada refill ni. Headache dengan fatigue. Oh, boleh buat. Headache. Oh man, kita tak ada treatment untuk headache. So, apa yang kita buat? Itu boleh main je dulu. Let's tenang, free blood. Apa? Sell half empty a bottle of chicken. Okay, boleh cycle. Banyak kita barang. Lead plate dengan ambil yang ni lah. Okey dah. Lalu semasa kita cari dulu orang yang head edge. Mana dia? Bawah ni. Dr. Waverly Aircraft. Okey. Oh, setiap kali kita apa ni, kita tidur apa, dia akan dapat barang baru. Nampak ada barang baru. Mana yang turun?
A giant morgue disguise.
Kat sana. Dr. Aykroyd. Bukan ni.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive.
Good evening, Dr. Aykroyd.
You're the last person that I want to see right now, Dr. Reed.
I see that you are as friendly as ever.
Are you really going to ask me why? That would just be more evidence of your selfishness.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Wah, dia dah melesyap. About the death of my...
How do you think these recent events will affect the Pembroke Hospital?
I am not blind. There is something strange about you and Dr. Swansea.
Mak, dia dah perasan.
One day you'll have to provide answers.
Don't you think the epidemic is enough to deal with, without wasting time on insults and suspicions?
Yes, the epidemic. Convenient, isn't it? Just like the war, really. Hundreds are already dying, so who cares about one more?
This death troubles
You are troubled by the death of your patient. I understand. It is something that haunts everybody in our profession.
Harvey Fiddick died inside these walls, under our watch. We failed him, all of us.
Since your tenure in
Let's just...
carelessness,
We're here to save
I don't
modern men.
Dah tanya. Bawa tanya lagi. Okey, dah tanya. Okey dah.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Macam biasa lah kita mark yang orang ni dulu. Sebab mana kan dia ni dia dah semua hint kita dah buat dia. Satu hint dah fail. Kita boleh lah try kat dia.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions ada lagi hint. Oh, kena ada hint lagi baru boleh buka. So, madangkan ada hint lagi saya...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
We have discussed on every street corner the daily routine.
Saya tengok ni, ada item yang boleh untuk fatigue untuk headache.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I met him in New York once.
Mahal saya ni. Cukup. Tak payah.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
No, I wish I could say the
Sebab mission tu lah. Tak buat mission ni sampai bila nak habis?
yourself too hard. You don't have to there.
Kalau tak nampak ni dia macam kat bawah. Oh ni tu. Oh, saya buat apa? Oh ni.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah,
apa ni?
I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
Apakah?
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay, dia pergi ke sana. Adakah kita kena follow je? Mak dah hilang. Laju tu. Saya ke sana tak ada barang. Skull. Alright, skull. Lawan jom. Timing dah. Okay. Awal-awal susah nak mati, tapi bila kita dah level up dan level dah tinggi, senang nak bunuh dia.
I cannot enter.
Oh, ada satu lagi. Bokak dia. Oh, dia. Oh, lagi kuat oh. Sebelah sakit juga dia ni.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Oh, Clay Cox yang satu lagi yang kita tak dapat. Siapa ni? Oh, join help. Okay, tak apa. Biar. Kita buat mission. Okay, masa tengah tengok video saya ni, boleh tolong like dan subscribe dengan video YouTube saya, channel YouTube saya, Manggansgamez.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Tak kenapa semua pintu nak kena lock ni? Takkan satu pintu je yang tak lock? Okay, kita masuk tempat ni. Betul lah guys, kalau nak main game ni kena fikir masak-masak sebab lama betul. Dan cerita dia pun dan cerita okey, cuma yelah banyak bercakap jadi korang akan rasa sangat ngantuk kalau main game. Oh, sekarang kita kat tempat baru, Populatius. Siapa tu enemy ke? Agaknya macam ada orang mati. Okay, looks like someone just died.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Kena buka pintu ni. Lah pusing kau jauh sini pun. Wah, dua orang, ada dua enemy ya. Level 8. Saya boleh senang bunuh lagi. Pasal bunuh ni dah mati tu. Oh, saya dapat weapon baru, combat gadget. Jadi setiap kali kita bunuh tu kita akan dapat experience. Tujuh. Okey, kembali lagi, bagi 5 lagi. Dah oh. Wah, ada macam banyak darah tu. Betul, kita pergi cepat. Kita ramai cepat. Okay, saya dengar suara orang, jadi mungkin orang minta tolong. Okay, put the engine system might not survive the next night. Call check. Okay. Kita try lah selamatkan dia. Siap lah. Sekejap, unlock ni. Itu nanti kan takut dia keluar tempat.
I can't breathe.
Dia benam? Benam. Oh, level 8 benam. Okay guys, macam korang tengok ni dia punya gambar. Dia punya dari segi gore boleh tahan lah, darah kan. Tengok darah kan. Saya okey je main. Susah sekali saya main, akan main sampai habis. Jom kita tanya orang ni.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Oswald Thatcher. Oh, ni kita memang biasa rasa. Wah, ni boleh head edge eh. Here you go. Okay. Saya succeeded. Ya, kita berjaya. Kau bagi pun cinta justru. Bro mati lah. Level 4 dia mati. Oh, kalau enemy level 4 kita boleh terus sekali gigit. The banner of the dragon. Concerning the body of Saint Paul stole. We are worried about the so-called scholars. Yes. We should never so like to remind our fellow members that the barrier is ancient enough. One of them, according to the form, is in in certain conditions, my brothers. Okay, found it. Okay. The body of Saint of. Okay, dah banyak lah. Setakat ni kita dah hampir penuhkan witness ni. Kesian. Okay, kita proceed. Barang lagi. Mana kita masuk ke dalam ni kan? Sodium hypochlorite solution, potassium permanganate. Oh. Wah, CEO ni. Hero baru, bos baru.
What sort of creature is this?
Damage guys. Enemy baru ni.
Here's what's left of him.
Whoa.
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Just see if you have no money. Where from? Oh, tadi dah mati yang tadi tu. Oh, habis siang.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Oh, ni tadi. Kejap aku kena makan. Okay, jom cek yang kita tak balik. Let's get up. Okay, kita dah settle yang dekat sewer tu. Kita pun dah tahu yang ada kaitan dengan nurse siapa tadi, nurse Dorothy. Ada kaitan dengan dia, jadi so kita perlukan kepastian. Jadi kita kena pergi ke Whitechapel. Oh, ada balik.
At the same time. Hey, Doc.
I found it.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible
Wah,
again.
ni cinta tak salah. Personal question. Okay, tak ada lagi. Okay, yang dia dulu.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Jangan bunuh dulu, jangan bunuh dulu. Okay. Selagi dia tak, kita tak dapat ni. Selagi dia jangan bunuh. What is this? Tie all your shit, yeah, what the fuck did you do? How my brain has just got that stupid kid? And I look when one of them was swore to kill Doc. Edwina. Misteri Edwina. Okay, boleh tanya dia.
Hey, Doc.
Ah.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Okay, satu lagi.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Wow. Lucky charm.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Gila tu. Ya, pada dah penuh guys. Tak kau ini. Apa lagi? Sebab lagi pun dia straight dengan healthy lagi kan. Jadi boleh selamat lagi kan. Kalau ni, lagi bunuh ni orang jahat. Saya merasa dia. Bagi kali ni saya bunuh dia. Sebab ni saya lepaskan dia. Kemana perginya hati? Mana kau nak pergi? Jom. Sini. Kita pergi tempat yang sini sikit. Apa pandang? Deha, oi. Jauh ni. Oh, ni masuk ke dalam office tu. Kanan. Serius lah kat sini. Kat sini. Sorry brother.
Killed, extorted, stole. Now I die. Fuck it. I lived the way I wanted.
Sekarang dah boleh evolve. Lagu tak boleh belah. Tom deh. Naikkan yang ni semua level 2 dulu. Yang kita punya yang 300 dulu. Habis semua 300. Lagi ya. Buat yang ulti pula. Close nanti takut dia macam mahal. tengok ni. 2000 tak? 2000. The best making them defenseless. Nama tu yang boleh. One besar Blackberry. Oh ni tadi, ni yang kuat ni. Dia macam langgar. So kau orang beli dah boleh beli misleading. Nanti tu lah. Dia apa? 1.3 mahal. Shadow mist. Oh ni shadow. The cloud will explode after a short time causing cost. Shadow kan. Boleh lah. Saya tekan. No. Confirm. Apa jadi kat distrik ni Mesti dah jatuh lagi. Dah agak dah pada stable tu. Healthy stable. Oh bahaya. Details mesti dah mahal sikit. Jadi untuk nak pastikan ni saya kena selamatkan balik. Fatigue dulu. Kita buat fatigue. Fatigue 3. Fatigue 4. Upgrade tak? 64 5 65 10. Oh attack speed 15 10. Kita pindah 20. Oh lagi kuat elemen ni 72. Oh bunyi ni pula. Tapi stamina makin banyak pula. Tak apa. Instan Jadi dulu lah. Ni besar mob down boleh apa ni. Baik ni lah, lagi tinggi pula lagi bagus. Just start. So nanti lah use no para. Tak ada ye, okay. Mahal pula ada punya ni. Ini ada common handle part tu tak cukup. Lagi 2 dah nak. Sekejap, mungkin daripada ni boleh dapat. Daripada craft ni common handle part mana kita dapat. Nampaknya macam tak boleh. Dia proceed dah. Kita tolong dulu yang kat bawah-bawah tu. Sekejap pun dah refill. Oh, saya ingatkan bila kita pertama balik dah ada barang dah boleh ambil. Tapi ni tak boleh. Lepas kita tolong orang.
Spare your obedient slave.
A giant morgue disguised.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Tak ada. Okay, tak ada. Kita cakap.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead.
What?
Yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Give medicine.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Buat sejarah ni janganlah buat hal lagi. Dia ada okay stick dekat. Okay.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Okay, tak nak tanya lagi.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Yeah, give medicine.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Lagi nak kena selamatkan. Ash tu yang lari-lari. Si Rakit Cendana tak jumpa lagi. Yes, ini kita jumpa.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Oh, boleh cek lah ni.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Most people dead.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Okay.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Milton Hooks. Okay.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Hi.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Back. Then we go to...
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. Or...
Oh, ni dah.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
You should have.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can impersonate a doctor.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Okay, Nida, kita tanya personal question pula.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
You believe that?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Goodwill will last?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Oh, dia jual barang-barang.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead...
It's locked, all right.
Peaceful and lost at the same
Okay, siapa lagi yang tak ni? Oh, ni Fatty.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Give medicine.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive. It's locked.
Sekarang wait baca sekejap. Sekejap kita nak pergi buat chapel ni. Sekejap. Siapa lagi yang boleh tak ni? Cover. Edge. Tick. Tick. Ni banyak peranagan dengan melting hot ni kat luar. Something. Cepat. Hentikan dulu.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Timah with okay ada sini. Cak mana? Oh tu.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Kita bagi medicine kat dia, sial.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, jom kita sekarang proceed kepada nak pergi ke Whitechapel Saya tengok send something or what? Oh ni. Reach the pharmacy kan ni. Right. So kita pergi ke pharmacy dulu. Pharmacy dia kat mana? Oh, dekat docks. Okay. siapa?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher.
Oh, Thatcher.
Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Mountain air? Oh, kita tanya lagi ke dia? Do you have a job?
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
What's the argument about?
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Oh, SWAT Thatcher, okay. Kita tanya dia, kita tanya pegak, why were you locked up?
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
What was the argument about? Tanya juga.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Okay, I understand. Get back. There's no question now. Your fear of...
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
Apa kita jawab,
Perhaps you were trapped or locked in somewhere as a child. The horror of war could have brought this memory back to the surface.
Are you joking? I grew up on a farm, had a bloody fantastic childhood.
Oh man, we lost. Okay. Ah man, kita salah tanya kuat lah. Betul. Oh tidak. Asal ditekan ni, jangan. Okey, otak dia. Ya. Dia tak ready lagi.
Sir, step away! Are you deaf?
Oh, ni dah masuk orang periwan ni. Ni masuk dalam susah ni daripada begitu dalam.
Go back, Hart! Over there! There's one of them!
Lawan kita walaupun korang lebih tinggi tapi lawan dengan Vampyr, sorry lah. Tapi sini ramai orang beriwan ni.
Mine!
tiny common handle part. Okay. Apa pintu dia boleh masuk? Oh, tak boleh masuk. Ya kan? Boleh masuk. Tak boleh masuk, senang sikit punya dia. Banyak mayat guys kat sini. Ya, kita jumpa hideout baru.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, dan tak boleh masuk. Sedap. Oh, kita punya arwah, kita punya kuasa skill yang claw tu sekali attack dia terus mati weh. Kita nak pergi ke pharmacy ni. Jalan ni lah, jalan. Kenapa ramai pula tiba orang malam ni? Takut sangat ke dengan vampire ni? Ha?
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Oh. Lawan lembing. Dah. Oh. Sorry lah. Korang tak sama lagi dengan level aku. Okay guys, rasanya sampai sini dulu untuk video kita kali ni. Nanti saya akan proceed, saya akan buat lagi video pada masa akan datang. Kita akan sambung semula ya. Okay. Sampai sini saja. Saya Manggans, layan sejuk. Bye bye.